Any mention for unlisted matter? Any mention for unlisted matter? On the main list, item number 1.
Yes, Mr. Authorisation Counsel.
Well, it's the connected matter is still pending before the Honorable Supreme Court.
Very well. Since the issue has not yet been resolved before the Supreme Court, let this matter appear a further 3 months hence. Paragraph, the parties will have liberty to mention for earlier listing immediately upon disposal of the Supreme Court matter. This is that royalty.
No, my lord. This is payment of service tax, my lord, on
Service tax
mobile towers, my lord.
mobile towers.
Very well. No other major matter left where any major question is involved, because there does not appear to be any. I called for a list and looked at them. I don't think there's any matter where any major issue is pending. Then I would have liked to, subject to your cooperation, finish them.
But as far as central government, most of the matters are over, my lord.
And the others, the central government.
Only one batch is left, my lord, because of the pending.
Yes, and the other matters which are there, the central government wants to run away from me. No, is that distinction between 42 and 43, does it come out? You read the judgment. The distinction is not only public place, but it's something much more than public place. And
The problem is the statute is worded in such a way, my lord.
statute is worded in such a way. In fact, we had a seminar yesterday. You must be noticing that we are having regular seminars.
Yes.
And where, if the space constraints were not there, we would invite lawyers also, particularly young lawyers. It would be a lot of help for them. We had seminars on POCSO, NDPS, yesterday on police investigation. So these are very useful, and all the superintendents of police were there, because those are areas where there is lacking.
Judicial officers also require training, my lord.
Judicial officers were all there, but judicial officers are always there. But some young lawyers also, I would ask them, after my time, if they can be accommodated purely on voluntary basis, no compulsion.
Right.
But if you want to learn, there are outsiders who give a different perspective. People who are actually working with it on the ground, they give you a different perspective. Our knowledge and implementation is sometimes bookish because we are removed from the situation. When the police, talk of their experiences, when they have, gone to a murder spot, or when the, social activists talk about, victims or their kind of trauma, it gives you a completely different feel of things.
It's true.
Anyway, Mr. Pal is there, and you're in Delhi?
I am in Delhi.
Very good. And how's the weather? Has it turned?
It has turned. It has cooled down a little bit, my lords. It's still warm, but it's cooled down substantially from
Very.
earlier.
Thank you.
That's
Huh?
nice.